Ladies, gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite some time, but we're back together. And today I'm gonna talk about one of my most favorite tanks in the game. And surprise, surprise, it's a tier 5 T67. And I believe I'm not the only one here that actually likes this tank. I know quite a few people. Actually, I was lucky enough to be able to recommend it to a few people who tried it out and they actually really enjoyed this tank. I find this tank absolutely awesome. It's one of the best tier 5s and one of the best in the game, so I'm gonna keep this in my garage forever and ever and ever as long as I play WoT. And I'm gonna enjoy this tank. So let me quickly tell you what's good about it. If you haven't played this line, I probably would play till about tier 6. I haven't even bought the tier 6. I researched it. I haven't bought it, and I don't think I will, because this tank is where I think I'm gonna stop with this line. It's that good, and the rest are not that good, so I'm not planning to research tier 10 or go anywhere above tier 5 or 6. So anyways, this tank, great speed, no armor, great gun depression, and great gun. So I'm going to show you armor profile. As you can see, 19, 20, 40 degree angle, so it gives you like 17 effective. Maybe some armor in here, but do not rely on this armor at all. It's absolute and utter garbage, and to be honest with you, you won't even need it, because look at camo ratings, 27.3. So you put the net, you put rammer, and you put binox. I also use cola. It helps me out. If you are absolutely not conscious about your credits, what I also would put, instead of small repair kit, I would put this 105 octane gasoline, give you a boost in speed and turning, and also turning of your turret. This tank has a slow rotating turret, so it would really help you. Okay, so what makes and breaks the tank is the gun. So this tank has a great gun. It has great gun handling with -10 gun depression, -20 elevation. Awesome 1.7 aiming time. So obviously your so mind you, this is like tier 10 tank aim time, right? On a tier 5 tank. So 1.7 is absolutely amazing. It doesn't have good stabilization. You cannot utilize vertical stab on this tank. With 1.7 aim time, I don't really think you need it, right? So I would play with this loadout. You don't need to boost your aim time. You can use these perks to boost them up a little bit more. And Brothers in Arms is something that I would also research as a third perk. And mind you, it's coming. So Cola also helps you out a lot. Minus is obviously armor. This is a minus as well, even though I was able to put it down to 0.38. I'm not sure if Brothers in Arms will bring it down further. I'm pretty sure about that, so it's gonna get even better, but the gun is iffy at long ranges, so you're gonna waste a lot of shells. And it brings me to my last point, which I don't like about this tank, is the shell capacity. So you only get this many shells in every second or third battle. In this tank, I ran out of shells. So I used to carry 1 or 2 HE. I immediately switched to no HE rounds, because you just run out of shells and sometimes you cannot even finish the battle. So be very careful with this. Do not break any buildings. Do not waste your shells at all in this tank. You will need them to do damage. Okay, so actually this is going to be a series of videos. So this is the first one of them. And let's jump into some gameplay. I'm gonna show you my least experience out of 3. They're all gonna be mastery badges, and mastery come in this tank like a charm. You will be able to get your mastery badge every second or third game if you play this tank well and you play to its strengths. Okie dokie, let's see the replay. So here we go, guys. This is my loss. So it's gonna be a mastery badge for the loss. I'm gonna spoil it for you. We're playing in Westfield. We are top tier, and there's 3 artillery here, even though actually 2 of them I wouldn't count because they're tier 3 and 4. So anyways, T67 Westfield, open map. You have to be careful with artillery, is the first thought that actually comes to my mind. So I'm trying to find a bush here. I know that at this tier probably I can get away into taking up this position high up here, because I got a full camo crew, I got the net and the binocs. So I'm just gonna try and hide in this position here and wait for my enemies to come. Let's speed this up a little bit. And we can see the Stag appearing here. He doesn't spot me, obviously. His view range is rather poor. Until especially he stops and gets his binocs activated, which I'm not gonna let him do. So quick and easy frag for me. Now I'm wasting shells here, so don't do that. That is not such a good idea in this tank, like I told you. Also, as you can see, this was a loss, and I learned my lessons. So first of all, I stopped. Like, mind you, I didn't play that many games in this tank at all up until recently. And the secret is that I was doing the T44 100 missions and I needed frags. So what else can you do other than Seal Club to get a lot of frags in all your games and do that quickly? Mind you, I had no issue with damage, and I did damage and I still needed like 50 frags. And I did my damage at like tier 9 pattern and tier 10, T125. Easy task, but I needed frags, so I decided to drop to tier 5. I remembered that this tank was absolutely great, and guys, I had such a great time playing in this tank. It was absolutely unbelievable. So anyways, this is one of my first games. So as you can see, I'm still carrying 1 HE shell, which is absolutely not necessary in this tank. I'd rather have the APC around instead of it, and I will switch in the next games. So what I do here, I know I got lit. I needed to run away so RT would not get me. I move back and get out of view, and somehow this guy spots me. I think I'm not completely covered by the bush, so I take my chance to take him out, and again I need to move, which is basically what I'm doing. So far 1400 damage and 2 frags. So I'm trying to farm the frags, and I know I have to move. I can't be sitting, I can't be passive, because either my team is gonna disappear or they're gonna get all the frags. Right, so I have to always be up front, and this is not an easy task in this tank sometimes because of absolute lack of armor. I see our RT is in a lot of trouble and no one is able to help and willing to help. They're not moving at all. So I'm gonna go back and help them. And I know there's a bush here which at this tier is gonna definitely save my ass. So I'm just gonna get into that bush and wait for all of them to come. Thank God we got that Panzer 38 still spotting for us. And here we go. So I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3. So frag farming 101. So I'm now down to my last APCR rounds, and very bad shooting from me. Again, I lost quite a few rounds with no damage whatsoever, and that will cost me end game. As you can see, I already have more frags than the whole team combined, which is usual at tier 5, so nothing spectacular here or nothing new. And only me, myself and I remain versus 6 tanks, 3 artilleries and 3 tanks. So obviously I'm gonna take this ram out. He spots me. He is a fast firing tank, but I know that accuracy and stabilization on that tank are rather poor, so he will not be able to get me. So okay, 2 more tanks left. I know I have to move. I know RT is on me, so I use my mobility. T34 and KV1 especially will not be able to keep up with me, and I'm just running away. So I'm gonna hide on the other side and protect my cap for as long as I can. And now you will see what I meant by saying in the garage that the accuracy of this tank could have been better. So it's a small, caveat to playing this tank. It's a small minus that this tank has, but I feel that all the pluses are far outweighing it. So lots of lost shells in this game. I could have probably won this game if I haven't lost that many shells. As you can see, I'm fully aimed, but I'm not hitting the guy. And that's it. My rounds again. So I'm not gonna drag it on. I'm gonna lose this game, and let's go into some post-game results. I'll show you what I was able to do. So as you can see, mastery badge, Top Gun, 6 frags, 2900 damage at a tier 5. Quite a lot of experience, actually more experience than the winning team, and I actually lost 24,000 credits. This was my maximum. I believe it's maximum for the loss at 1472 base experience, which is quite a good result. Unfortunately, I lost this game. I learned my mistakes, so tomorrow I'm gonna show you a different video, which is gonna be a better game in my opinion than this one. And I also have the third one, which is the absolute best that I feel that I was able to play. So hopefully you'll be the judges and you'll come back to see the two more tomorrow and day after. Thank you guys. I'll see you soon.